For more on this, let's bring in Clarence Page, a columnist for the Chicago Tribune. Always great to see you, and here you are. Here's Mayor Lori Lightfoot. This is what she said on July 1st. Take a listen.
This has got to be an all-hands-on-deck approach. It's not just on the police department, not just on the fire department, not just on elected officials. All of us have to embrace our notion of community and step up and think about what we can do.
One of those aldermen that said that that was the wrong thing to do was Chicago Alderman Raymond Lopez, basically saying that she allowed staff to go on vacation before what is traditionally the most dangerous weekend in the city of Chicago is outrageous. Is that fair criticism, sir?
Well, it's the kind of criticism that she's gotten a lot of, unfortunately for her, and that is that she's trying to juggle too many balls in the air at once and hasn't really been able to get a handle on an issue like being able to enforce her own order, saying that her own all-hands-on-deck order, being able to enforce that while at the same time letting a couple of her top staffers, chief of staff and a chief operating officer go on vacation. It sends a mixed signal that tells people, well, she really is governing by news conference and not actually governing hands-on.
What do you think about, let's zoom out, just in Chicago, we do talk about that every weekend because it's significant, and the loss of life and the violence is way up there, again, over the weekend. But today, the White House, President Biden is going to be meeting with some mayors to talk about the crime wave. He's inviting Eric Adams, who just won the Democratic primary here in New York. And it's sort of like a canary in the coal mine for Democrats because here comes the 2022 elections. And I think that the Democrats seem to start to realize that if crime is going to be listed as the top three and the top one for 60% of the people in the country, that they have a lot of work to do. Can they do anything to turn this around, or will Republicans be able to take advantage of this when those elections come around?
Well, you're right. This is an important issue. And at the same time, crime fighting is not new to the Democratic Party. This is the kind of debate that goes on routinely in the party. And you're right. There was a long period where the Democrats wanted to move away from the incarceration explosion. And as a result, cash bail has fallen out of fashion. But there are a lot of complaints in Chicago from the police, especially, that people are being bailed out who shouldn't be bailed out. Well, that's an enforcement issue. Same thing with electronic monitoring. That has been, well, we've put several scandals around that. People are starting to tighten up on it. But I think Eric Adams' victory in New York didn't surprise me at all, because remember how popular Rudy Giuliani was as mayor, and just bring in Bill Bratton to crack down with his broken windows approach. There's still a pendulum going back and forth as to which approach is best. But as I say, I think the fact that Eric Adams is succeeding shows that at the grassroots, people care about crime. They want more police in their neighborhoods, and they want to do something to stop this incarceration explosion at the same time.
Clarence Page, always good to get your thoughts, and thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.